Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
You hear us through your headphones?
Why would you ever speak first on my podcast? I already hate him. Welcome to OnlyFeehans. It's only about things that I want to talk about. I'm Kerryn Feehan. It's only going to be 30 minutes long. Jared is only going to speak when I allow him to. We're only going to talk about me, stuff that I want to talk about, stuff that I want to learn about, stuff that I think is stupid, stuff that happened to me. And that's it. And this is Ernest. Welcome to the show. Hey, Jared, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking.
He's so dumb. He's 23. He's from Staten Island. He lives with his mother. And
dad. And brother.
He lives with his
girlfriend.
You live with your family. Have you ever lived on your own?
No, never.
No.
Never.
I was paying rent when I was 19. It's because I got kicked out of my college dorms. Anyway, moving on. This is my apartment. It's very cute. This is my pink couch, but I'm getting rid of it in 2 weeks, and we're going to have a new setup, and it's going to be sick. Okay?
I'm looking forward to it. Is it more comfortable? Because this one's all right.
Well, if you continue to mumble, you're not going to be part of it next week. It's going to be a sick couch. All right, so let's talk about my life. My shower doesn't work. These Chinamen have been in and out. Is that not right? You probably can't say that. What do you call them? They're Chinese men.
Yeah, you could say that.
They've been in and out of my apartment. I don't know, off and on. They yell at me to move stuff. They're like, move this, move that. All of those coats I had to move. I was just sitting here and they're like, what did you do? What did you do? And I'm like, I've just been bathing like an adult. I don't understand. My tub does get clogged sometimes, and I used probably like 3 to 4 bottles of Drano within a month. So I think that I did probably like ruin the pipes. Did you know anything about Drano? You look like your mother drank it. Jared, contribute. This is your big moment.
I couldn't tell you a thing about what you just said.
Because you got lost in my eyes again?
Yeah.
Jared's in love with me. I don't give a shit about his big-titted 19-year-old girlfriend.
No, I just get nervous around pretty girls.
That's right. All right. So today I have not showered. Do I smell?
It does smell a little musty.
Smell my armpit. It's not. Smell my armpit, though. Ernest doesn't want you to.
Ernest.
Or smell where my armpit's been. You would be able to.
That's where they've been?
My shirt has been on my armpit. And it doesn't smell, right? I don't have BO because I've never worn deodorant in my life.
That's pretty hot.
Thank you. But I did not shower today. Yesterday I went and I got a Korean body scrub. Have you ever had one?
No. What was that like? Well, I have had a Korean shower. I don't know if it was Korean, but it was a shower and it was from an Asian lady.
What do you mean from her?
Yeah.
She gave it to you?
Yeah, she gave me a bed shower.
Where they dump the buckets of water on you?
She had like the hose.
Oh, okay. And she
like,
just did she exfoliate you?
No, she just scrubbed me.
It's Ernest drinking water in the background. He drinks like he's a prisoner that was just released every time. He drinks like we just got back from the desert. Hey, Ernest, you're more interesting than Jared.
Oh, that was rude. The best part was when she dried me and my cock smacked across her face.
So you were butt naked?
Yeah.
Who told you to be naked?
Her. It was okay. It was like for a massage. I should have prefaced that.
You got a rub and tug. You got a rub-a-dub tub and rub. You got washed by the woman because she took one look at you and was like, you got to get the package deal. I'm cleaning you before I
paid extra for it.
Let you ejaculate in my tiny Asian palm. Did you ejaculate in her palm? What did she do with it after?
I think
it'd be so funny if they were like, in the name of the Father and the Son. We're in the middle of a pandemic, you guys. I just touched him.
But what was it? Korean exfoliating shower?
Yeah, I was buck naked too, and nobody told me to be naked. And you get your own, but I figure if you're gonna get a body scrub, get your whole body scrubbed. I'm not. Jared's so uncomfortable already.
No, I'm getting comfortable.
So yeah, she just gets in every nook and cranny. She was hyping my body up so much. She just kept smacking my butt. She's like, perfect body, perfect body, perfect was like, yeah, I fucking love you. And she's like, you work out. She loved my tattoo.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a ballerina. People can find my tattoo on the internet.
I've seen it.
But she's like, beautiful. It's gorgeous. I'm going to tell everybody. I was just like, I love it here. Scrub me any day. She would like lift my leg up and like scrub really hard. I was like, how does she know that's so dirty?
I'm glad we have the visuals for that. But then you left and she was doing the next person and you heard the same exact thing.
Oh my God, I would be mortified
That
if some
happened.
fucking blimp walked in after me and she's like, perfect body! Boom, boom, boom! I would lose my mind.
That happened to me at the spot I was talking about.
Because she was like, a big dick! We're really big! So big! And it's not. And it's
That's
yours.
exactly what happened.
Well, is that like, do you do that often? I feel like a lot of guys do that. It's
What, a rub and tuck?
Yeah.
If I don't get denied from it, like I have in the past.
Oh, you got carded. Right? He's so proud of this. He was too young to get his dick jerked.
I was 21.
Yeah, but you look like a child now.
I know. Well, the hair helps.
Yeah.
But
I
no,
think
don't
you're a
do it
good co-host
often.
because people know that we don't have any sexual chemistry at all.
How do they know?
I just love breaking you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, go on.
I'm learning.
Have you, so multiple rub and tugs or just one? Or when you don't get denied? What do you mean?
I think I've only done one. They're too expensive. I don't got money like that.
This lady, I know she wouldn't have charged me. She would have been like, on the house. She would not.
But you
She'd
told
be
me
like,
it was
this
very
one is
expensive.
for free.
You paid a lot of money for it, though.
Right, I did. It was $150, and then I tipped her $30. And I'm going to subtract it from my rent.
Was that?
That's my plan.
I told that to you, and you said, "Was that for my idea?"
That was my idea.
She's taking my ideas now.
Listen, do you guys want to chill? That's the name of this podcast. You trying to chill?
We're chilling.
What is,
This is what we're doing. We're hanging out.
we're super chilling.
But no, I don't know if your fans are gonna get the reference.
Yeah, nobody knows who you are or your stand-up. I'm helping you
not
so
yet.
much.
Not yet. They're gonna love me.
It's crazy how generous I am.
You are a very nice person. You just took me on the road last week for the first time. My first road gig. How sick was that?
We got stuck in traffic for 4 hours. I've never talked to someone so much in my life. I think that's when I decided I could do a podcast with Jarrett. God is like not letting me say it. He just like I just felt the hand. He's like, you don't mean this. No, I'm kidding.
That's what I said yesterday about the spot. I was like, God didn't want me to have that spot.
No, they wanted Damien to have it. Shout out to Damien. Killed it last night at the stand. Probably the newest paid regular. Have you been watching the Comedy Store documentary?
I caught a
There's
glimpse.
a free trial. There's a free trial.
Well,
Showtime has
I
a
live at
free
home.
trial.
I have cable.
So why haven't you watched it? You should be watching it then. I thought you wanted to be a comedian.
You want to make that trip to Staten Island and watch it?
You want me to come over and watch it?
Oh, I thought that's what you said. Why haven't we watched it? Oh, I haven't watched it because...
Did I say... I'm sorry, Johnny. Did I say haven't we watched it or haven't you?
I have...
Wow. What a fucking Switzerland answer that was.
I didn't get that reference.
Neutral.
Switzerland? They're neutral?
Aren't they?
For what?
I don't know, but he just basically was like, I'm
No,
not
I
listening
haven't
to you
watched
guys.
it yet. I seen a clip of like they were talking about Robin Williams and I think Sam Kinison. Is that the guy who screamed?
Yeah.
He died in a car accident.
Yeah, and fathered another guy's kid.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, they showed that. I saw that.
Fucking-
I caught the end of that. That was pretty. I was like, wow.
That was like, that's so far, I think that's been like the heaviest fucking like, whoa. And it's like, you hear these things and you're like, I've heard that before. You know what I mean?
like stories from other comics.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
that's
like,
so cool.
I've heard somebody say that at some point, sometime, like telling stories and it just kind of like triggers your memory and you're like, oh. But then there's part of you like, did I hear it before or do I think I heard it before?
And it triggers that memory. How crazy is it when like certain things can trigger a memory? Like you hear a song and you just go back to that moment. It's pretty. That's okay.
This is what's wrong with your generation. You guys are fucking homosexuals. Like even when you're straight, you guys are the biggest fairies. Are you a poet? What was that? It's so weird when you can just be walking along life and then someone's just and you'll take you back there.
You know what it is? You gave me the best advice when we were driving that day. You told me to stop thinking, and that's what it is. I do too much of that.
Yes.
Too much, and you just told me to stop doing that.
That's everyone. Just live as if there are no consequences.
Yeah. That's why I've been hooking up with so many girls lately.
Jared, I can't wait to hear about that. You know I want to hear all about this. Is what I jerk off to.
They want to hear about that. They want to hear about the guys they want to hear about the guy and girls you're hooking up with.
I know, but I'm not hooking up. I'm celibate until further notice.
So what am I doing here?
See?
That was a good one. I know.
Write that down, 23-year-olds.
I'll be 24 in a month. Does that mean I'm off the show now?
Yes, you've aged out.
How crazy is it? I
want
turned
new young talent. I think I need more diversity. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jared is a Jew, though. I like you guys love me. I don't know if it's me loving you or you guys loving me, but the Jews, everywhere I turn.
Yeah. And
I mean, like real connections, like strong friendships.
It's because you're successful.
Oh.
That's what it is.
Oh.
I realize there's a lot of successful Jews in comedy.
Yeah, and you're never going to be one of them. Well, Jared, that was so mean. I didn't mean it. You are going to be funny. Your jokes have been working. I was going to tell you about a new tag that I had for one of my jokes. I have a new joke about how I got a $3,500 non-surgical facelift.
Oh,
the results
that's
aren't going to be
very funny joke.
Thank you very much, Jared.
Very funny joke.
So the full results aren't going to be in for 6 months. Okay, so everyone
with the facelift?
Yeah. Do you know what they do?
No.
They take a laser and shoot it into your face, like the laser from Independence Day that blew up the Capitol building. That level of laser, and multiple times, like up and down your face. So they give you a deep flesh wound so that your face will produce its own collagen and like make it fucking tight again. That's crazy science, right? I'll fucking buy anything. I'm an idiot. This is stupid, right? It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
I thought it was working already. That's when you mentioned it on stage. I was
Jared,
like,
that's 2.
It's definitely working.
That's 2.
But when did you get it?
Like a month ago.
So you're counting down 5 months?
Yes. But so what was my joke is like, does your bank alert you when you have like big purchases? I'm like,
you're giving your jokes away?
For free. That's what
crazy.
You get here in OnlyFeehans. OnlyFeehans jokes, never Jared's.
There's not going to be a Patreon?
There's going to be levels to the Patreon.
Yeah, you got to work your way up.
Yeah, like premium is like Jared's asshole. We're showing everything.
It's funny you mentioned that. Today is National Tight Ends Day.
Is it really?
Yeah. I screenshot that.
Did you write a poem about them?
No, I didn't write anything. I just made sure to screenshot and bring it.
National tight, like the football position?
Yeah, but that wasn't the reference that we were talking about.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about your butthole.
Yeah.
Premium Patreon subscription. All Jared's butthole all day long.
I'm sure I'd get some fans.
He'll cam for you. What was I saying? No.
Your joke.
Yeah, so it was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then, but I was like, and my bank didn't say anything, you know?
Yeah,
They're like, good investment, you saggy bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're like, just in time for Thanksgiving, you turkey-necked fucking loser.
That's funny.
I was like, they're funny. I was like, TD Bank, they're
funny. That worked
yesterday?
yesterday?
They're funny. I'm still doing it. Like, I'm not done. I said I had a new tag. You've already heard the joke. I'm getting to the new tag.
I thought that was a new tag.
If you could have just listened to it, it's like, you make me so mad because your learning disability has never, ever been worked on. Like, no.
It hasn't.
You had, like,
Well, I did recently get diagnosed with ADD.
I mean, whoa. No, really? It's like, you're so rude, though. It's just interrupt. And but it's like, I came up with a new tag. I'm telling the joke. And he's like, $3,500. You're repeating the premise and then cutting me off right before I got to the new tag. And now it's not going to be funny. And this is why women will never succeed in comedy. Because even if the person and the male is a 23-year-old fucking dumbass, they'll still ruin your fucking life.
You have to understand, it's very sincere.
What's sincere? Your learning disability? I sincerely believe you have a learning disability. I don't care. Let's work on ourselves together, okay? The tag is... I don't want to do it. It feels so dirty. I hate it now. I'm never doing the joke again. Ernest doesn't find either of us charismatic.
Okay.
So, how are we doing on our podcast for time? How long have we been podcasting? It feels almost 15 minutes. So this is the longest you've ever spoken to a microphone. Got him. Dunk on Jared Day. Forget tight it.
Should I plug my other podcast now? No, they barely let me speak there too.
What's your other podcast? Is it animated?
Oh, No,
What's it called?
We'll do plugs later. We'll do plugs
I
later.
forgot. You're the leader. Thank you for having
No,
me.
I was on a few. I was a guest. I'm a highly requested guest. Obviously.
No, you're not. I am.
You are.
That's
you
why
very
I
much
started
are.
a podcast, because everybody was like, Kerryn, you have fucking all these podcast fans and you don't have your own podcast. And I'm like, all right. And then I spent 4 hours in a car with you, and I was like, I think I can just do like a half hour a week with this one kid, and he'll love it.
I hope the feelings are reciprocated.
So is anything in the news you want to talk about? Let's keep the people informed. Have you read any conspiracy theories? What do you think about COVID? Do you know anybody with it? Yeah.
No, I stopped looking into those because they fucking fucked up my brain. Like bad.
I know. He had to start playing golf full time to get the conspiracy theories out of his head.
But then when you golf, you shoot 85 one day, you shoot 100 the next day. It has you more delusional than when you were...
Because you keep improving?
Well...
Is that good or bad?
My golfers are going to understand that one.
Oh, that's getting worse.
Yeah. And 85 is really good.
If it was bowling, you'd be getting better.
Bowling? The higher the score, the better. Correct.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm a very good bowler as well. My high score is a 245. Ladies, I hope your pennies aren't too wet.
That's why I brought it up. I knew you were a premier athlete.
But I bowl with two hands. I get no respect. I was a premier athlete.
What kind of?
No, I wasn't. I'm very flimsy. Not flimsy. What's the other word? Clumsy.
Gangly. Oh.
Clumsy. I played every sport growing up.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have though.
You look like a pole vaulter.
No, I didn't do that. That's cross country. I did play golf in high school because I got cut from the baseball team. But I played baseball for 1 year. I transferred high schools because I got bullied.
We're gonna have to edit all of this
Yeah.
out. I mean, I play baseball.
We were talking about.
I play baseball. Did you get hurt? Did you break a bone? Did anyone rape you?
No, the only time I've ever broken a bone was when I got. I've only ever broken a bone when I got tabletopped. Have you ever heard, table?
You told me about this. This is some of your white trash friends. They flip you over.
Yeah, you know what being tabletopped is, Johnny? It's when someone bends behind your knees.
You heard him just then. Wow, look at his memory.
Someone bends behind your knees and the person in front pushes you over.
Oh yeah.
What
So
do they
violent.
call that? What do they call that where you're from?
It might be tabletop. Yeah, I think I just.
You don't do it because you're not a delinquent.
Yeah.
I didn't do it. My friends, they're not my friends anymore. They did it
Because
to me.
they broke your bone? Which bone?
Well, technically, I broke my own bone. They helped me break my bone. Because I went
Yeah,
down.
they're pretty helpful people. They sound like.
I went down and my knee came flying into my face.
That's so funny to picture because you're so Gumby-like.
Yeah, that's exactly what
And
happened.
you're like,
That's exactly what happened. My knee came flying into my face.
okay, so I'm gonna repeat. What bones did you break your face?
I've never
bones?
broke a nose. That's it. I've never broke a
You know,
a bone.
I remember now. And you showed me pictures of before when you had a cute nose.
Mm-hmm. Well, I probably didn't have to do that.
He did that.
After I did that, I was like, why did I do that?
He was like, this triggers a memory. When I had a cute nose and I could think back. Do you want to play this game? This is a game that I have, and I got it at Coming Soon.
We should play the movie game again.
No,
that we
you're
played on the drive.
bad at it. You're so bad at it.
John, you know the movie That's My Boy? No. Okay, nobody knows it.
All right, this is too hard. They need to.
What were we talking about?
to be short.
Right before that.
No, I want to play this game with you. This isn't gonna work. None of these questions are good.
Well, I think there was other type of cards.
Aren't there? Because these are all like set a timer.
Yeah, they
Did you flip them? You flipped them.
No. Only the first one had that.
Or with? Oh wait.
These have like this.
Yeah, that's what I want. I want trivia. Thank you.
I don't know why they had that like that.
You flipped them under.
What was your day like, Kerryn?
Sorry, John.
You did that. You had the guys moving stuff today.
I had guys moving stuff today. I had a cool phone call. I worked out. I walked Ernest. I went and got Ernest some extra treats. I cleaned my kitchen. You guys don't even know how gross it was in here. Ready? What Disney movie features the songs Belle, Be Our Guest, and Gaston?
What Disney movies feature Belle?
He's not going to get it. He's such an idiot. He's not going to get it. What iconic music device was discontinued in 2014? You could know this.
Discontinued?
Yeah.
That means they don't use it anymore?
Mm-hmm. He could get it.
What? Really?
You don't remember the iPod? You're 20. You should know that. You're not going to get this.
Music device. I was thinking of like an instrument. That's why.
You're not going to get this.
Why was
This
I
is
thinking of an
funny.
instrument?
I don't think I would get that. The song, I heard it through the grapevine, was made popular by what Motown artist?
Yeah. Good
I
luck.
know. Yeah. That's a good song, though. You should. The Canadian children's music superstar Raffi. Do you remember Raffi? I'm old.
No.
Johnny remembers Raffi. What did he sing? Baby Beluga.
I've heard of that.
Banana phone.
What kind of music do you like?
Raffi.
Rappy?
You won't get that one.
I grew
either.
up on Weird Al Yankovic and
You're supposed to bring me
NWA.
You're supposed to teach me a TikTok fact.
TikTok fact of the day.
Yeah. That way I can get really famous on TikTok and really kick that
my
off.
For You page is filled with big boobs, conspiracy theories, and messy TikTok.
And you made me listen to that girl's song, and it's called Litty Titties. How does it go?
Litty titties. Yeah, I made a milli.
Yeah, I made a milli. Litty titties. Litty titties.
She made
litty titties.
She was trending on the Pornhub again.
Same reason?
No, I don't know.
She's
Probably.
so young, and she just all her nudes are leaked, and
You gotta feel bad. Are you gonna give her a
I
shout?
don't. Why would you feel bad?
I'll give her
Why?
a shout
That's
out.
such a silly male ego mentality. Oh,
What?
this poor. You know how much money that girl probably has? That girl could
Now.
buy and rent you. Yeah. Now what? Like that girl could like fucking sell your family home because she didn't like you. She's so probably more rich and powerful than you. Why do you feel bad for her?
I asked if you feel bad. Which was a really stupid question.
No, you said you gotta feel bad for her.
Oh, did I?
Rewind it. We'll find out. We'll fucking find out. I feel like a fucking fatso.
No, the
All I
only
had
reason
was
the only
donuts.
reason I felt bad for her is for the listeners who might not know, what they did was her nudes got leaked of her. One, they were underage, so
Yeah.
illegal.
Right. What do you do? I mean, what can she do though? Legally, what? I mean,
That's what I'm asking. I don't know.
well, like you wonder if like it makes sense for her to pay all these legal fees or just like say, fuck it, I'm gonna double down and keep making money, make more money
Legal fees, as in what?
to get them removed. If she wanted them off the internet,
Oh, you have to pay to do that.
you don't have to, but I mean that scale at which she was dealing with,
Yeah.
maybe you might want to.
So what they were doing is they took her nude photo, and just all these bots made accounts with her nude photo as a profile photo, and would comment on her page, just saying, "Hey, come check out her nudes." And it was not like a good nude photo.
It wasn't a flattering
It was a-
nude.
it was
like
not
like one
flattering.
of these like
It was like
pussy spread.
It was like face above the water for boobs. You know what I mean?
So she had
like-
a lot of neck fold going on.
A little bit, yeah.
She's like 19. You men are brutal.
17.
Like, 17
In the photo. But she's 18 now.
Good. Let's keep this all legal. No, I just say it's like this girl is probably laughing her way to the bank right now.
Oh, without a doubt. I like
She's
girls.
probably gonna get a really hot, fun boyfriend who's like cool. Does she have one?
No, but she was collabing with this other girl who's known for her big boobs. Girl Sophia Gomez.
Selena Gomez.
Sophia Gomez. I
Sophia.
don't know. TikTok is, I think it's doing worse to my brain than the conspiracies. You know TikTok I like? There's
What?
this one girl where she says she's a time traveler.
Yes.
And she posts the best shit.
That sounds fucking awesome. That girl sounds really funny.
Should I pull her up?
Yeah, like what if she like go to Paris and
she's-
she's like, I'm in the middle of 1965 in Paris. That's funny. Like that girl should be famous.
Pandora sucks.
She's on Pandora or TikTok.
Time travel is very real. What? Okay, let me find. Ancient aliens are very real.
Oh, I know that PragerU. Is that what that was?
No, I have no idea what that was.
I follow them on Instagram. They're fucking conspiracy theorists.
What conspiracies have you been getting into? I haven't
Yeah,
looked
all
any
of
up.
them, any of them. The milking of the adrenal glands. All of
Yo.
it.
It's too much information.
But then, like, here's why I'm like stupid, and I get like, I'm just such a consumer, right? And I relate to charismatic people. Like neither Trump nor Joe Biden do I find like inspiring or cool. I want to listen to anything they have to say.
Yeah.
But there's something about when Obama talks, he's fucking cool. Like, he just sounds kind of like a cool girls basketball coach, and it like turns me on.
That makes sense.
Especially when he has like a cool cat kind of attitude sometimes. Yeah. But again,
did you see the nickname he gave himself the other day?
Was it Beijing Barry?
The Beijing Barry. Yeah. That's a good one.
It's funny.
His writers deserve to be paid more.
Do you think this is a tumor? Can you see that?
I see that. I think it's a birthmark. You want to see my birthmark?
No.
It's right here.
Oh, I thought you spit this whole time. I was like, he spilled something on himself. He's dirty.
Really? Is that what you thought?
Yeah, I was like, maybe there was like some coke in his car seat, and he just like rubbed his arm in it.
They say
I just thought you were a dirty tree sap boy.
I don't even know what that means.
Like, if you ever got tree sap on you, and then got dirty.
No.
Oh.
Why does it like stick to you?
Yeah. You never had sap on you? They don't have sap in Staten Island?
No, I summered upstate, so I guess
you should have been sapped up.
Yeah, there was a little bit of sap. I used to go salamander hunting.
Are you okay?
That was a lot of fun.
Do you have an erection?
No. No, I don't.
Jared, if you got an erection on this podcast, you're fucking fired.
Really? I thought that would get me a raise.
Oh, weird.
I'm just learning from you, Kerryn.
That was very funny, Jared. Congratulations.
You know
I'll
what
let
I
you
think
come
it
back
is?
next week at 4 on Friday.
I'm available.
I know.
Whenever you ask.
I know.
She said, you want to hear the disrespect she hit me with to get me on this? She goes, hey, would you want to come do this podcast? I'll give you a second mic. You'll speak when you speak, when I tell you to speak. Can you come in?
What was I thinking? When you're led to go off on your own, you really crush it. When you take the helm, you really lead the fucking way. How dare I continue?
I suck at explaining things. Like, the worst. The worst. Like,
I'm looking for a career in public speaking where I have to think on my feet and be really witty. I can't explain things.
That's the best part, because now it's a whole triumph story, to like an overcoming, inspiring story.
Yeah.
So basically, you go, hey, would you want to come do this podcast with me? You can have a second mic. You'll speak when I tell you to speak.
I never said you can have a second mic. Maybe I said you could be the second mic.
Oh yeah, same thing. And
this is like, and Jared has no idea about anything.
You can come in and do it before your shows. And then she corrected herself and wrote mics.
I'm just trying to be accurate in case they pull up the text.
Hey, I'm averaging a booking a month.
That hasn't changed since I met you in 2 years. I thought we could bump it up to 2. It's more than 1. It's
definitely
least
more than 1.
Yeah.
You were very nice to me when I met you.
I know. That's because you got me a ginger ale and you paid me a lot of compliments.
That's I do that to everyone. Unless they're... I'm kidding. I don't do that to everyone.
See, right, we have to podcast for 2 more minutes.
That's what you shouldn't say.
Can you do that? What I just said?
No, what I said. I give that to everyone.
Yeah, I know, Jared. Like, that's when I looked at the phone. I rolled my camera. I rolled my...
You know what you should do? You should teach me.
I rolled my eyes. I let the people know, like, can you believe this jackass?
Well, I do all right with the ladies.
He likes Jewish girls with big tits. It's pretty typical.
That is pretty typical. And I'm a mama's boy. But you have a big male fan base.
Why do you have to talk about being a mom? Why would you think that would make women...
Ladies don't like that?
No.
That means I respect women. Oh, that's why.
You living with your mother is a huge turnoff for most grown women, I would assume.
Well, living is a different scenario than being a mama's boy.
You're both. What do you...
Well, at the moment.
Yes. We're talking about the moment. Oh, you want to time travel? Okay. So we'll go to the future when you don't live with your mom.
What does my future look like?
You're still a mama's boy, though, whatever that means. I don't know. You go to her house on Staten Island every Sunday. She cooks for you.
What, am I Italian now?
Shoulder rub. I don't know. Yeah.
Did you have Sunday dinners? You're not Italian, are you?
No. I had every night dinners. I was loved. Sorry.
Well, I did too.
No, I'm just saying you're going to visit her frequently, even when you don't live with her in the future, 10 years from now. Whenever you get out.
It depends where I am. I plan on traveling the country for comedy.
Yeah?
Yeah, what do you think?
Do you want to go?
Yeah.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go all the way. I can't name any other states.
Let's create a segment right now. This is how a leader works.
Yeah.
That
morning.
people send us messages, tell us where you want us to come, and we'll come. We'll perform inside your house. Like, we'll do a live podcast. Maybe we'll just do our stand-up. Just book us for stand-up, because then we can work on our writing. Jared will open with a strong 7 to 9 minutes, and then
I do have a strong 7 to 9 minutes.
I can do. Who knows?
You have a strong hour, from what I've seen at our gig last week.
You hear that shit?
She did really well.
Fucking killed it.
I took notes.
And then also, if there's any chores you guys want to do out there, we're gonna open up a simps list. We're gonna different types of things that I hate doing.
You know, it's so funny
you
you mentioned
bug
that.
in here?
You mentioned that you hate doing chores.
Yeah.
On my birthright trip, we did a what do they call them? Icebreakers.
Yes.
And we did the best icebreaker where we all went around and you said a chore you hate and why you hate it. But then we went around again, and instead of saying the chore you hate, you say I hate sex because, and you give the reason why you hated the chore. So it makes for a funny game.
That you did that on Birthright?
We did that on Birthright.
You Jews are wild.
Crazy.
You're just letting these teens loose. You're like, I hate sex because it takes too much time. Or what? I hate sex because my fingernails get dirty.
Yeah. Or I hate sex because taking out the trash is a lot of work. Oh, man, that fucking sucked.
I mean, you could have just said, I hate sex because it's hard.
Yeah, but that was too easy.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like you can just...
You know what it is? I try to be too original, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
I should also stop speaking.
There's never been anyone like you before, Jared.
Well, that's the whole point of why I'm doing comedy.
Thank you for having me on your podcast. What's it called again?
Y'all trying to chill?
Y'all trying to chill? I can't wait for people to see your stand-up, because that's really... They're going to be blown on. They're going to say it back. It's going to be your, like, Dice thing.
That's what they do. Well, that's what I grew up on. Dice.
He's like, that's what they do. People.
They do it already. I shouldn't. Why should I?
Trying to chill.
But then I'm like, yeah, what's up? We chilling? And they're like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, so whatever. I just stopped listening to you. Send us messages if you want us to come perform, and because we don't care. We're young. We're not afraid of this disease. We won't wear masks, and we...
Yeah, I really don't care. As long as I'm not seeing my mom, then yeah.
All right, we have to wait for Jared to move out of his mom's house. No, this has been an excellent... I've done a great job. Jared's done an adequate job. Johnny's done a perfect job.
I really enjoyed myself.
This is the new podcast, OnlyFeehans. Wait for this merch to fucking drop. I think we're probably going to get in trouble with copyright.
You think so?
Yeah. Johnny says no.
Are you gonna look into it?
He thinks we're far enough from the design, I think, with the photo and everything.
The photo, the idea.
I understand you think you designed it. It's unreal. It's unfucking real. The level that you think you're involved in the creative process of this fucking show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
I had a lot of fun. Thank you.
No talk after me. Don't talk after me. Thank you.
The girl I was with.
It's OnlyFeehans.